Hello, hello, hello. So excited. So glad you're here. All right, let's talk codependency. We need fairy dust because that's hard. There's for you, for me. Okay. Codependency it's really important to remember that you are wired for it. You're wired for it. Your childhood wired you for this shit. And so your wiring, your neural pathways are looking for people to rescue or to help, or they need you, or any of this. So this is also under the tool section for a more in-depth explanation, but it's important to remember that we attract each other at our level of mental health. And when I'm explaining this to my clients, I talk about, so, you're wired, and so we attract each other at our level of mental health. And I automatically say alcoholics attract enablers, aka codependency. P.S. Bad news, you're an enabler if you're also codependent. Same thing. And alcoholics attract enablers, food addicts attract enablers. Although a lot of food addicts are actually enablers and codependent. It's just one of the things. And an abuser will look for somebody who has been abused. And it's very sad, but just think about it. It's usually like two alcoholics don't attract each other because somebody's got to keep the house going. That's the enabler, that's the codependent. And so what you need to understand very clearly, this is advanced bitch work, that healing your codependency has nothing to do with the other person. Your healing from codependency, this is the way I look at it. We are as sick as the alcoholic. We are as sick as the alcoholic. We are as sick as the food addict. We are as sick as the person with the personality disorder or the narcissist disorder, because you are in relationship with them. And so that's why it's crucial that that number one, you don't make this about the other person, and number two, that you understand that your recovery is all your own and has nothing to do with anybody else. Nothing. The pain you're in all stems from here. No, it's not fun to be married to somebody in active addiction. No, it's not fun to be married to somebody or have a boyfriend or girlfriend who has a personality disorder. No. But you are wired for it, or else you wouldn't be here, because healthy people do not attract crazy people, substance abuse people. We don't. We know very quickly whether we can be in relationship with somebody, and if somebody is not functioning well in life, or if they're even if they're a highly functioning alcoholic, there's some shit that's going to go down because they're not known for their good relationships. Again, I'm saying all this speaking as an addict, for sure. Just for the record, I am not better than anybody, not better than alcoholic. I feel like I have the same fucking addiction as an alcoholic. So when I say this, it's not to mean derogatory. It's not meant to be derogatory. It's just we have to use these words so we can get better, so we can understand how to heal ourselves. So your addiction to codependency, your addiction to addicts, your addiction to, these are other ways to say it, your codependency, your enabler. A codependent is an enabler. Like, that's just the same. Because the alcoholic needs somebody to yell at him or her to, maybe you should stop drinking so much. And so, that the enabler helps keep the alcoholic functioning. You get punished and in trouble for it, but that's just part of the toxic dance of a codependency and somebody who is active in their substance. Okay, so you have to accept, and you absolutely can if you are an advanced bitch, that this issue is yours and yours alone. Your codependency is all about you. Codependency is not your fault. Alcoholism is not your fault. Any addiction is not your fault, but codependency is not your fault. Neither is your, enabling people is not your fault, but it is our responsibility. And we, in order to fully heal, in my opinion, to heal these, the insidious codependent thoughts and views of the world, that it's the only way to heal. Like we have to understand and we have to accept that this is our issue and we have to get better. And everybody else is, nobody's going to want you to get better from codependency because you do everybody's fucking favors all the time. So nobody's going to applaud you to do this work. The only reason that you're doing it is to break the fucking cycle of abuse and fucking cycle of dependency in your own family. So your kids do not have to have this legacy of repeating and getting in relationships with toxic people. And if you don't have any children, we need you to not be codependent. Again, the world wants us to be codependent. The world's like, yay, the lady's here who's going to fix it, who's going to say yes, who will, take this burden from me. So when you say, oh, I'm so sorry, I'm not able to do that today. My schedule's kind of busy. What? What do you mean? Absolutely not. So this is the only reward in the end is you get to be happy and free. And it doesn't come for a really long time because there's a huge gap between learning about this shit and actually implementing in your lives to the point where you get to live the consequences of your amazing advanced personal growth work. And I gotta tell you from the other side, it's fucking great. It's fucking great and worth it, and you can do it. And we just need each other to do this work. The masses do not do this work. Only advanced bitches. All right. Love you. Bye.